Welcome to my channel where I speak with a broken English, but the food tastes delicious, delicious. In today's recipe, we are going to be making a baked goat. Oh yes, don't be afraid to have baked goat. Look how soft and moist this baked goat is. 2 hours in the oven at 450 degrees, cover, and having another pan underneath with water to make sure we keep the moist from keeping our goat not keeping our goat moisturized and not dry. And this is how you get this juicy goat. Look how juicy this meat is and nice and tender. 2 hours, 450 degrees. Let's do this recipe step by step. So in today's recipe we have half of a goat, and what we're going to do is we have sour orange, lime and lemon. I also have white vinegar, and we're gonna submerge this beautiful and delicious fresh goat. I went to get this goat over here in between Brooklyn and Queens, I have to say, and I got this delicious fresh goat. It was so beautiful to just be able to pick what goat you want and how you want them to cut it. Look how nice they made these big rib pieces. My husband's going to enjoy this. This is what he wants for Thanksgiving. What am I supposed to do? So we are going to submerge this goat with salt. Always add salt in this citrus when you are going to make goat. It's going to help your goat be nice and clean. We are now going to remove that fat that is around our goat, because we're going to cook this goat in the oven nicely and juicy and soft, and that fat is going to help our goat to be nice and soft. Love the freshness on the goat. So let's do this. So I'm trying to clean my goat, not too much because I'm gonna bake it, and I want some of the fat to protect our meat from getting dry. But this fat like this obvious fat, I'm removing it. See that? I'm removing it. And this side, what I do is that I take the top layer of the fat, right, and this white layer that is here holding the meat together, I leave it there because while it's baking, it helps the meat when it's getting tender not to fall apart. So that we're going to leave it, but this fat, I'm removing it. So what I'm doing now is making incisions. You see, like this, you go all around your goat. Don't forget to go around the bone so it can have nice flavor and it can have salt right? When you season your goat, all that's gonna have some nice flavor because you want to bake your goat with good flavor. And look at all the fat that I removed from that goat. So I'm going to make this sofrito my husband style. So he makes his sofrito very basic. One of the most important ingredients for him are right here, the ajicito gustoso and the garlic. He used both of the onions. Because he used a lot of these peppers, he does not use much of these peppers. Bay leaf, culantro, and cilantro. And you cannot forget the Dominican oregano and a drizzle of olive oil and salt and the juice of a sour orange and a sweet orange. You gotta find a balance in life. You don't want something too citrusy. You use 1 and 1 and it will be amazing. And do not forget to add salt. Salt you're going to add according to what is it that you're going to season. And if you add adobo, they already contain sodium. And if you're going to add chicken cube or any of your other seasoning contain sodium, then you should not add a lot of sodium in your sofrito or in your sazon líquido. Let's do it. First, you're going to put the cilantro and the culantro at the bottom of your blender. So then like that, the blade don't be forced, and the drizzle of olive oil is going to help with that. And the juice from the sour orange and the sweet orange is going to help you make a nice and smooth blend. Let's do it. And look how nice our seasoning, our sofrito, our sazon came out. Delicious, delicious, delicious. Let's season our food now. So we had a break from our meat because we were making our seasoning. And now we're going to add our sofrito. It's a good feeling when you are able to do this, because you know you're adding the good flavor to your meals or whatever recipe you are making. I'm gonna go get my glove because I'm going to massage this goat real good. Massage your meat real good so all the seasoning can penetrate. Massage your meat. Don't be shy. Give it a little love. Everything that you add love to will come out very good. And we already finished giving our delicious goat a nice massage. Look, everywhere you touch it, there is seasoning. So you could put this away for 3 days, 2 days, overnight, 5 to 2 hours minimum. If you don't have 2 or 3 days to season it ahead of time, then you're gonna put it at the oven at 400 degrees. You're gonna cover it for 1 hour, and you're gonna continue. The second hour, you put it at 350, and then depending on how old the goat is that you are going to leave it in the oven. Some goat are older, some goat are younger. So we do not know. These ribs look pretty long, so I'm guessing it's an adult goat. I'm always looking at the dimensions of the bones because that will let you know if the animal was how big was the animal. I had the privilege to see it. It was pretty good. It was pretty big. But if you don't have the privilege like I did, that I was able to go buy this goat fresh, then I'm guessing it's probably going to take 4 hours to cook, but you never know. It also depends on what type of oven you have. So I'll let you know how long it takes at the end. And after 2 hours at 450 degrees, nice and covered. Look how tender this goat is. Look how nice and tender. Look at these ribs are falling off the bones. Look at that. The fork goes in and comes out. Look at this. The nice and tender, and mostly it is not dry. Nice and moist because we had it covered, and that's the secret for you to have baked goat nice and juicy. Nice and juicy. Look at that. If you never have baked goat, let me tell you, don't be afraid, because you can have it nice and juicy just like you have a pen or the other. Thank you for staying into the end to see today's recipe. I hope you have enjoyed this recipe as much as I have enjoyed making it for me and my family, and copying my husband's recipe, and it came out delicious just like him. And I know when you try it at home, it's going to be delicious as well.